Hey, there we go. Good morning. Good morning, and welcome to Tea with Sayuri. Maybe this morning you have your tea. I have my teacup with me. And remember, I am fine no matter what's going on. Be encouraged. Happy Saturday to you. Happy Sabbath for those who celebrate the Sabbath day. Saturday is the day of rest. You know, they said God did all his work in 6 days, and on the seventh day, he rested. So happy Saturday, happy Sabbath. I'm coming to you this morning with a message that's very close to my heart. As you know, I'm an advocate for and against, no, not for, I'm an advocate against domestic violence against all persons, females, males, any type of abuse against a person. And this is the month that we celebrate cancer survivors. And this is also the Domestic Violence Awareness Month, where we celebrate those who were lost to domestic violence. And I'm coming with this message, people, because I don't want anybody to forget, because I haven't been on this year talking about it much because I was going through some things, that I was trying to work on, and I'm still working on some things. But I haven't forgotten my mission and my ministry towards hurting women, hurting people. Okay. All relationships, males are being hurt too, humans, period, are in hurtful situations, some of them, and they can't see their way out. And I'm the voice in the wilderness crying, letting you know there's always a way out. Never feel like you're stuck. This is it. I can't, I'm trapped. I can't do anything, because that is a lie from the evil one. That's a lie. There is always a way of escape. There's always a way to get out. But today we have a lot of people, not that I'm taking away from Cancer Survivors Month, and congratulations to all you cancer survivors. But my field is domestic violence, so I'm going to talk a little more about that. It is still going on, people. The shelters are filled to the brim. There's hardly bed space for people escaping domestic violence situations, male and female. Okay. And that's the proof that it's still very prevalent. It's still going on in our society, and it still needs to be addressed. So this month, if you know someone, or you know of someone who is going through domestic violence, children witnessing domestic violence is just as bad, or someone who wants to escape it, please take the time and go back and check out some of my videos I've done in 2024 under Sayuri on domestic violence. I have given so many red flags to watch for. I've been telling people the way to get out. I also was very transparent in letting people know I know this because I am a survivor, 54-year survivor of it. And I've witnessed so much in during life and in my life that I definitely can show people the way out. So it's still going on. Let's not act like it isn't. And if you know someone in a situation like that, share this video with them and give them my name, and Sayuri, Syyouree. That stands for overcomer, if people don't recognize that name or know what it means. And have them pull up my videos and watch them that I did on domestic violence. I have 20 years of experience in the field. I was a public speaker for two of the largest domestic violence agencies in North Carolina and Atlanta, Georgia. Interactive North Carolina, formerly, and Partnerships. Don't start screaming, those are my birds. Partnerships Against Domestic Violence in Atlanta, Georgia. I've done numerous things, from being in the safe houses, checking on the safe houses, uh, support group facilitator, driving the van, speaking at plays, speaking in public, speaking at colleges. So these past 20 years, I have done a lot in this field. So I'm very familiar with it. And I've also written 3 books that I have on Amazon under my name, Sayuri, all about it. You got to get it and read it, get an ebook, whatever. But today I want us to remember Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and that there are still women and people and ladies going through it. So I want you to never forget and help anyone you know in that situation, okay? So today, if you're in New York City, you'll have to Google the hotline. I'm sure they have a 1-800 number for every domestic violence agency all throughout New York City, in every borough, a hotline number. And also, I want to tell you that there's also a number for North Carolina from Interact that you can call if you're in trouble, and that number is 919-828-7740. If you're in the Atlanta, Georgia area, or the areas surrounding Atlanta, Georgia, you can call 404-870-9600 for Partnerships Against Domestic Violence. They have vans. They will come and pick you up. At a point, you can be coming from any city. As long as you can make your way there, you can call them and they have a place. And I've got to tell you, that is some places that they have there. I've never seen anything like it. If I ever had to run or became, that's where I would want to go. They have women down there that raised 7 or 8 point something million dollars. They built state-of-the-art mansion with rooms with your own private codes to get in and out. Nobody can go in. Nice living rooms, flat screen TVs,